Welcome back, guys. It's Wednesday. Guess what that means? We get to talk with our friend Michael Babcock at TMZ to get the scoop on today's hottest stories, and we love Wednesdays for that very reason. Good morning, Michael.
Good morning, Kelly and Jeremy. I love Wednesdays because I get to talk to you guys, too. Thank you for having me.
You're so sweet. We appreciate you.
We really do.
Now, we are looking at some good headlines here. Kim and Kanye are back in the news.
Did they ever leave, Kel?
Do they ever even leave? Yeah, do they? Right. The better question is, do they leave the news? I think no has been the answer lately. So there's another kind of wild story. So Kanye West has kind of created this firestorm. So he goes and he does an interview with this online place called Hollywood Unlocked. And while he's doing this interview, he reveals a story. So Kanye says while Kim was hosting SNL, remember we talked about that a lot. It was controversial for Kim to host. People didn't know if she was up to the job or not. So while Kim was getting ready to host the show and ultimately hosting the show, Kanye says he went and he got a laptop computer that might have had explicit things from when Ray J and Kanye dated each other. And Kanye says he actually got this laptop with the hard drive on it and brought it to Kim to secure anything that, again, might be explicit on the laptop. So turns out after looking through it, wasn't anything crazy on the laptop, but nonetheless, that's what Kanye did for Kim. We have spoken with people close to Kim, and she says that she actually believes it was a really kind and thoughtful gesture and something that she won't forget. So, it's a little strange, especially, given the subject matter that we're talking about. But yeah, Kanye West says he went and got this hard drive and he brought it right to Kim Kardashian.
Well, he's taking the high road. First of all, you thought he might have reacted differently since they're breaking up. He wanted to get back, and she didn't. But good for him.
Yeah, no, I could not agree more. Right. It hasn't been exactly smooth for them lately. Kim has a new man in Pete Davidson, and Kim Kanye should say, has made it clear he doesn't like that. He even made a song, and he dropped a line about fighting Pete. So, yeah, despite the fact that things haven't exactly been smooth for them lately.
Michael, did you see John Cryer's post yesterday on social? John Cryer from 2.5
Yeah. Oh, yes, I did.
About him playing Pete Davidson in 2050.
Yeah.
I was like, I am there for that. The picture looked just like him.
It did. That was so. I saw that going around Twitter. Yeah.
I was like, I'm in for that. I was like, next roll.
Right.
Yeah. You got it. Nailed it.
Count me in, too. Yeah, count me in.
All right, Michael. Gronk, is he going to retire?
Yeah, so this is a big topic in the sports world now. The playoffs last week, arguably the best divisional round in NFL playoff history. It was amazing. And one of the teams that lost a heartbreaker on a last-second field goal was the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They lost to the Rams. And now the question is, what happens to Tom Brady and what happens to Rob Gronkowski? Well, Tom's making his decision. I talked to Rob yesterday, and Rob said if you were to force him to decide right now, that he would actually retire. He's only in his early 30s, but he said, if you asked me, if you made me make a decision, I'm not playing again. Now, he said that could change sometime over the next couple of months. His body's beat up right now. He's kind of hurting. He's depressed about the loss. So it's very possible it changes, but just something to think about, especially if you're a Bucs fan. There's a chance you might lose a guy who is arguably the greatest tight end in the history of the NFL.
Quick question, Michael, too. Didn't Gronk already retire, but he came back
for
Brady?
Yeah.
He did. That's great football knowledge, Jerry. He did, yeah. He I don't remember, one season or 2 seasons, can't remember off the top of my head. But, yeah, he said he was done. And then, he came back because his body started to recover, and he felt healthy and strong again, and that's why he came back. So I think a lot of it's going to be dependent upon how he physically feels.
That's the case with anything, even at home.
Yeah.
I don't ask Dave a question if I know he's tired. You know what I'm saying? You got to wait till the right moment.
Yeah.
Right, you got to wait for the right time to ask the question. That matters.
Right.
Because
do you have any gut feelings?
Different ways at different times.
Do you have any gut feelings on Tom Brady? Has he announced?
Does he have? I'm sorry, Jeremy. You said, does he have any feelings?
Do you have any feelings that you think Tom will retire?
Yeah, I think he's going to come back.
Yeah, okay.
I think he's going to come back. I think he's too much of a competitor to go out the way they went out. They have a good team.
Yeah.
I think Tom. I would be shocked, like beyond shocked, if Tom Brady retired. And ultimately, I don't think that Gronk will retire either.
Yeah.
I think Tom staying helps Gronk stay, because why does Gronk want to get to know a new quarterback who's not Tom Brady?
No.
Right.
Tom will talk him into staying.
Well, I have a Tom is going to be a quarterback till he's 65.
Isn't he like 42 or 3 now?
He's 40. No, he's even more, Kelly. He's 44 right now. He'll be 45 by the time next season rolls around. So it's incredible. I mean, most quarterbacks break down before 35 or at 35.
Whatever he's taking, I need some of that.
Yeah, really. You're not kidding. Me too.
Whatever juice, I want it.
We can't afford it, Jeremy.
No, we cannot. Michael, Kelly and I are also very excited because we love Sade.
Oh, we do.
Yeah, so this is pretty cool. So, well, Snoop has a busy month. Snoop is part of this big Super Bowl halftime performance, and that's going to be great. He's going to be with Dr. Dre and Mary J. Blige and Eminem, Kendrick Lamar, and should be a fantastic show. But Snoop was asked. He was in the studio and he was asked, who's the one person that you haven't worked with that you would love to work with? And he said Sade. Out of everybody, out of anybody. That was his answer. Yeah, and he talked about just having seen a show and how he was mesmerized by the performance, and that he would love to collaborate going forward. And he's Snoop Dogg. You're talking about legends here, and I think that'd be pretty cool if it ended up happening because Snoop, off the cuff, answered the question in the studio.
On the flip side, he's recently performed the theme song for Germany's Next Top Model with Heidi Klum. So he was her favorite person that she wanted to perform with.
Right.
Don't tell Heidi that he wants to perform with Sade. But I'm just saying he's been collaborating a lot here lately.
He has. I remember being a young kid and Snoop was the hottest rapper in the world, and all these years later now, the fact he is still such an A-list celebrity and still such a big deal. Like we said, he's going to do the Super Bowl in 2.5 weeks. It's you got 100+ million people watching. Snoop is not slowed down at all, and it's pretty
I
cool.
just want to say one of my favorite Sade songs is "This Is No Ordinary Love."
Yeah.
She's just so smooth. It just
That's
makes
pretty
me
good,
happy.
Jeremy. That was pretty good.
Thank you, Michael
What's the
Babcock.
other one?
Charles here. Charles whipped his head around. He's impressed.
Thank you, Charles. I love you. Thank you.
Did he hear the song we sang to you, Michael?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you, Kelly.
Did he hear the song that we sang to you, You Light Up My Life?
Remember, we sang to you. We're your favorite anchors.
I have showed everybody that song. I keep it on my phone when I watch it. I will watch it all the time. I mean,
And I do, Michael. I keep my house on Fox all day so my dogs hear me and then the shows. I love that we get to watch TMZ and TMZ Live. And it still makes me feel starstruck to see you on the show because I'm like, that's my friend.
Yeah, that's my friend.
I love it.
I love that.
And all the gang that's there, we love them all. They're all great. Like you have such a good group of people.
Four there.
Yeah, we have a lot of fun. Everyone's great here.
Okay.
Thanks,
Michael. It's always great to see you.
Mostly everyone.
Don't tell Harvey. Michael, we'll see you next Wednesday.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. You can catch TMZ weekdays at 5 p.m. and TMZ Live weekdays at 2 p.m. right here on Fox. When we come back, we are going to be learning how to roll some candles with Highland Home Custom Creations. That's coming up after this.
That'll be fun.
Oh, look, there's Gage's portrait. It looks like a house.
And perfect.
Yeah.
Look at that.